guys, it is me, Stace. I am back today with another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest-inspired project. This is actually take two from last Friday's project. But today we are making a really cute snowman jar from a 1-quart mason jar that I used etching cream on to give it that frosted look, and it's also a tea light candle holder. Now what I did first with the jars, and I just took a 1-quart mason jar is what I have. I used the Armor etching cream, and this is rather pricey. I recommend using a coupon with it or getting it on sale. I used a foam brush on the outside, and I just went up and down the mason jar, let the etching cream sit maybe 5-10 minutes, rinsed it off, and then when I noticed once it was rinsed, it was really blotchy looking to where the etching cream was kind of a hit and miss, and you can still see it here on this jar. So I probably did 4 or 5 jars thinking maybe I did something different or maybe the jar wasn't clean enough. Then I went and cleaned it with rubbing alcohol on the outside thinking that would give me a much better etching, and it didn't really matter. I was still getting the blotchiness. Then what I decided to do to give me more even coverage, and this is the same jar, it's a 1-quart mason jar, this is just a wide mouth one. I decided to pour the etching cream on the inside of the jar after I washed it really well, let it dry. I poured the etching cream in, then just kind of rolled it out. And you can see this one is much more even coverage. There's no blotchiness anywhere. I really liked this finish better than I do this one, but I didn't have enough to do this one on camera. So this morning I did have just enough on this one to go back over this one. After I did it this way, I went back over that way. And it still is very blotchy looking, but we're gonna go with it. But if I had my preferred choice, I would use the etching cream. I would pour it on the inside of the jar, roll it around, and let it drip off. You know, you can save everything that drips out of there, but I think with that one you get much better coverage. All right, so with this jar, you want to take your lid out back and spray paint that in a black color to kind of represent the snowman hat. All right, now to jazz them up, we're going to take a Sharpie marker and we're going to draw on some eyes. Now I'm trying to find the part of the jar that is not the worst. We're going to just go with this one. All right, so just go ahead and draw on some big eyes. This is a good project for little ones to help you out with as well. So just go ahead and color that in. And they don't need to be perfect circles. After all, these are rocks or pieces of coal that we normally would use for Frosty. But I do want to have them kind of be the same size, and it's kind of awkward coloring on a jar. You know, sometimes you think about a project, then you do it, and it doesn't turn out exactly the right way. And I tried doing the video, like I said, I did have the whole video done, but it was so blotchy because I kept on messing up. All right, so we have the eyes on there, and now I want to grab some orange felt for the nose. I'm just going to kind of cut off a corner here. Actually, I'll just use this corner right here. You can make, you know, if you want to, you could use craft foam or whatever you like for the nose. All right, let's go ahead and put that on there. And I'm not liking it. I need a straight piece here. Let me grab my bigger scissors. Okay, so I want a straight edge here, so I can kind of go in with a wider triangle. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put that there with some hot glue. Just a little bit on the edge to hold that on there. We're going to plop that on there. Now his nose is kind of too big for his eyes, but that's okay. That's what makes it fun. Alright, now do the same thing and draw on a mouth. And I just do 5 little circles. I'm going to kind of center it under his nose, and then do 2 up that way, and then do 2 up this way. If you want, you can also draw a wiggly mouth. You're a snowman, right? So we have that. Now you want to add a scarf, and I'm just using t-shirt. It's the same t-shirt I used to make the other Friday Pinterest inspired project we did, which was the no-sew headbands. I'm going to take this, hopefully it's long enough here. I want the knot to be in the front. And you can use ribbon for this part. You could use any kind of fabric, really. Making that nice and tight. Come on, Frosty, stay there with me. You can also add like a little ornament piece here. You could add buttons. You know, just kind of get it how you like it. All right, so now we have that part. Now, on this one you see I did add little pom-poms for the ears. They were the medium size, and I ran out of those. So I do have the smaller ones, but I think they're, I don't know if they're going to be too small or not. I'm not liking the black though. Let me try, I have orange. I don't really want to use orange. All right, so I have blue. These are a little bit smaller, so you can see they're small, and these ones here are itty bitty. We're gonna go and see if I like them. I don't, because they're way too little. All right, so I do have the larger ones, and I think we're gonna go that route. What do you think with the bigger ones? Now, my other dilemma is, this is for a tea light candle. I'm not gonna be using a real flame candle, so I might wanna come in here and maybe add a pipe cleaner. What do you think about the pipe cleaner? I kind of like the pipe cleaner on there, because it looks like the band he's having for the earmuffs, right? I'm going to glue the pom-poms on first, then we'll kind of go from there. So again, I'm getting my hot glue gun, just putting a little bit of glue on it. This is the Etched one. I had my blue one. You guys remember my blue one? I've had it for like, my gosh, probably 10 years, if not longer. And I was using it the other day. I forget what I was using it for. And I was letting it warm up, and I was on the computer, and I heard a really big pop, and my glue gun was smoking. My glue gun basically blew up. So mad about that, because I really did love that one. The Etched one's not bad, it's just not my favorite. And hubby's like, well, if you cleaned it once in a while, I'm like, do you know how hard it is to keep a glue gun clean? I also asked it on my Facebook page as well. He's like, just clean it. I'm like, you can't, it's hot glue. And plus that glue gun was like 10 years old. All right, so we have those, I'm not liking the big ones either. I have a little bit of fray right there. Oop, I have more of a fray. My scissors didn't cut it. Okay, so the big ones aren't too bad, right? Now I just got to think, do I want earmuffs or, the little band here? I kind of like them because it makes the earmuffs not look so ginormous, but this is way too big. I'm going to cut these. I'm going to cut maybe, 3 inches or so off of it. Yeah, I think I like it better like that. A little bit shorter. Because like I said, I'm using a battery operated candle. If you guys are using a real flame candle, I would eliminate this part here, but I'm thinking I like that. And then make it stick there without gluing it down until I'm committed. Oops. I don't think Frosty wants these on there, right? All right, go ahead and hold them on there. Let me see if I like them. I think I do. I'm going to go with them, guys. Right? So we'll do one with them and one without. Now, do I want this color or do I want a different color? I think I brought another pipe cleaner over here. I did. I have the green. I might go with the green. All right, so again, we're going to go ahead and cut about 3. I'm going to go a little bit less this time. Maybe 2 inches, a little bit over 2. Just so it's not so, okay, we're going with it. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there in the corner of that earmuff and kind of wiggle my glue gun to get rid of the strings. Do the same on this one. And I didn't really get rid of the strings, but just go ahead and plop that in there and let them sit. And while that sets up, we can get rid of the string. So I think it's really cute. And I do think it's a really cute project. And let that glue set up. Now I do have a battery operated tea light candle. Just turn that on and then you just plop it in your jar. And it just gives off enough light. I'm going to see if I can turn my light off over here. Okay, so you can see it just, it does light them up pretty well. Let's go ahead and do this guy here. Yep. There we go. Okay. So it does light them up. Now if you choose to make this and you want to go that route to where you're pouring the etching cream inside there, it's going to give you the same amount of glow. Okay? It's just your choice on which one you like better. So we have Frosty number 1. So you guys are going to vote below. Okay, this is Frosty number 1 without the string. And then we have Frosty number 2. What do you guys think? Turn my light back on. So Frosty 1 or Frosty 2 with the little string for the earmuffs. Alright guys, there you have it. Today's Pinterest inspired project. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.